All right, welcome back to our post-round interview here after the final day, final match of the year, last dance in 2023. Thailand mix hosted by Trustgolf, accompanied by one of our very young, talented amateur here in Thailand, only 14 years of age. This young lady needs no introduction, Namo. Obviously 7 under par through 3 days, added 4 more today, 11 under par for the event. Obviously double digits under par in a professional event. That is incredible. But more incredibly is that you are the low amateur for this tournament. Talk to us, how was your performance overall throughout this whole week?
Overall, I think the best part of my game was my driver. I hit a lot of fairways and I just feel really confident with my driver. But I do need to work on my putting because yesterday I think my approach shots, like my irons were really good, but I just missed all the putts and all the chances I've created for myself, so I need to work on that.
Folks, listen to this young lady, only 14 years of age. You could see how specific she was describing her golf game. She knew exactly what her strength was, what her weaknesses was, and I saw her coming in yesterday late at night after practicing putting till the sun went down. So it just shows you how disciplined she is as well. I know you said that you were struggling with your driver on the last tournament. Obviously made some adjustments with your father. Obviously those things certainly work. Talk to us, what has that been like to have your father be a support system for you with your golf game, with academics, traveling with you and all of that?
Well, obviously he understands that I have schoolwork and I also need to have time to rest. And he knows like what I like with my golf swing and what I don't. So he doesn't tell me what to do. He's like, oh, do you like this one? We can try this, but if it doesn't work, then you can change. Like he asks me and like all that, so it works really well.
Certainly, I love hearing that he asks for your opinion and also is making suggestive comments to it as well. Certainly you guys has been working very well and this week certainly has showed it, 11 under par. But quick switch away from golf. Obviously I want to continue to let the viewers at home get to know more about Namo. Obviously you know you like your Netflix Outer Banks, right? Netflix, she's an Outer Banks fan.
For sure.
But what other hobbies do you have outside of school and golf, or do you really not have much time outside of that?
I do. I like to go to the beach because I live in Phuket, right?
Okay.
It's an island. Or if I'm like staying in, I like to do some art.
Oh, okay, art?
Yeah.
You like drawing and painting?
Drawing, coloring.
Coloring.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What part of Phuket do you live in, and what's your favorite golf course out there?
I live in Chalong.
Okay.
Yeah. I play a lot at Blue Canyon. It's probably like the only course I play at.
That's really cool. So maybe it's that beach vibe that you guys are so chill out there in Phuket. Is there anything you want to say to folks in Phuket that has always supported you at Blue Canyon?
Well, obviously, thank you. Obviously, they provided me the course, which is always so amazing. It's really, there's 2 courses, so I get to practice in like different courses, situations every day, so it's pretty cool,
That's
so
fantastic. That's fantastic. You've obviously, one day, you're gonna be, obviously you're striving to get to LPGA, and one day we certainly hope to see you up there as well. But for the juniors that look up to you, and I know I coach a lot of juniors and they certainly do look up to you. They're like, oh, Pi Namo, เก่งจังเลย สวยจังเลย. You know, obviously say a lot of that. You hear a lot of that as well. Tell him, give him a little bit of advice how to get to your level at only 14 years of age. What would you do if you could tell your young self at, let's say, at 12 or at 11? What would you tell yourself? What kind of advice would you give yourself?
I'd say, I don't think, well, people say this a lot, like golf is a game of mistakes, right? And then when I was younger, I couldn't really like accept it. Like I hit a bad shot and be like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. And it just gets stuck in my head for a long while. And then the rest of the game, like, I'm not in the mood for it, so then it goes down, right? So I'm just gonna say, like, if you hit a bad shot, it's fine. it's golf. It's a game, right? So just forget about it and move on.
It's part of the game. You heard it here first. Namo telling you to accept those mistakes, understand that it's part of the game. Go ahead and close this interview off. Say hi to your family and friends at home, and maybe any thanks.
So I would just like to thank you, SCG, Dalvin, Transview, my school, BISP, for supporting me through all this way. So yeah, thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much, Namo.
Thank you.
สวัสดีครับ